Let's see, we got a Chula we need to get, and we got a power up, the Furor's Wind. And that is a giant fish. Very giant fish. Very, 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 very big fish. So, let's swim over here into the corner of the area, the southeast corner, where you can see a tree sticking out, and you can't see it from here, but there's a boulder, or not a boulder, but there's like a bombable wall that we're gonna need to bomb. So let's see. Alright. So roll into the tree and a Chula will fall out. It's another Chula to add to our collection, and let's get a bomb out for the collection of a new power up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can blow this wall up. I think. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's go in here. We gotta get the Furor's Wind. And we got, again, we have to play Zelda's Lullaby. Oof. I'm getting tired of playing that song. I don't know about you. Well, you haven't been playing it, obviously. But this heat's really getting to me. I mean, above 100-degree weather, no air conditioning. Cool. Another one of these fairies. I really wish we could skip through this, but no, they have to pan across and show the fairy's body. Always, every single time. Alright. It's another great fairy of magic. She grants us a spell known as Furor's Wind. It's not really something that I can show right now. But basically, if you use it inside of a dungeon, it creates a warp point. So if you use it once and it creates a warp point, and if you use it a second time at any point inside the dungeon, you'll go back to that warp point. And I'm pretty sure it also gives you the option to get rid of the current warp point that you've already set and replace it, and all that fun stuff. So, we're done with this. Oh my god. Yeah, when battle makes you wary. Oh no. No! Okay. Only in dungeons that have a dungeon map. Well, don't all dungeons have a dungeon map? There aren't any dungeons that don't have a dungeon map. Anywho, I will see you when we go back to Lord Jabu Jabu.
Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time. Ooh, I'm so strong. Ooh, I make pocket tank tournaments when I'm bored. Ooh, I'm Paper Mario Guy. No, actually I'm Shadow Mario Guy, aka Shadowy Productions, but I thought, oh my god, Paper Mario is probably dying right now. I thought I'd make a poke a little fun Paper Mario Guy, because I'm going to his house in about an hour or two. But anyway, if you haven't already noticed, you drop this fish right over here, Lord Jabu Jabu will swallow you whole, and you're just in his body. And you got a sick little beat in the background. Ooh, which is actually in Wind Waker, which I'd never really noticed. You can actually leave if you want to, surprisingly enough. I just have to walk towards his teeth. But this theme is kind of remixed in Wind Waker when you visit Jabun, that giant fish, who I can only imagine is some sort of descendant of Lord Jabu Jabu. It's kind of the replacement for a water dungeon, but you do get the, what's it called? I don't know, the Tower of the Gods or something, as a replacement for that water temple. So, anywho, we're now in Lord Jabu Jabu, which is, in my opinion, the hardest dungeon, not in the game though, the hardest, like, Child Link dungeon, I guess, unless you count the well or the first half of the Spirit Temple. You, who are you? I'm Rudo, Princess of the Zoras. What? Are you saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I'd never ask anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me. Or, my father's worried about me? I don't care.
You heartless bitch. Oh my god, you are a heartless Zora indeed. And look, she fell in one of those holes. But anyway, this part caused great confusion for me when I was little, not now. This is easy. I consider this easy. Don't think I'm like some kind of retard who's awful at this game.
Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away. I'm okay. I've been going inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly since I was little, but
well, that's a pretty strange hobby. You don't like play with little matchboxes or something. You go inside giant fish and just explore their innards. We've got an aspiring biologist right here. Okay, come on. I just want to carry you. Is that really so much to ask? I just want to carry you. Link is not a pedophile. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, but anyway, we're carrying her, and we could use her as a weapon against these bubbles, even though I failed to hit them. And yes, oddly enough, these bubbles do damage. I don't know what they're supposed to be. But anywho, Link, if you don't really take the bottom of the well and what's it called, this first half of the first part of the Spirit Temple into account, this Link spends a lot of time, like young Link spends a lot of time, the majority of his dungeons, inside of oversized creatures. It's weird. I mean, first a giant tree and then a giant fish. It's like, come on. And I mean, again, this is not taking, I don't want to Z-target you, not taking the Spirit Temple and the well into account, but still, even so, oh, wow. Jesus Christ, oh my god, alright. So let's get out of here. If you didn't notice, you're gonna throw, because if you get her wet, and black. If you drop her in the water, she will basically start back at where you first met her. And you'll have to go all the way back to be like, "Yeah, why weren't you watching me?" or something along those lines. And you have to go all the way back and start over. But anywho, let me just drop her and take care of this guy. But anyway, the Hylian shield doesn't reflect those bullets that they're gonna shoot at you. So that's one of the main reasons that I prefer to use the Deku shield anywhere outside of Dodongo's cavern, or whatever it's called. Anywho, this is some kind of elevator. I don't know what kind of giant fish has elevators in their body, but they're specially designed to bring Princess Ruto back up here, so I'm not complaining. But this next room, we've already been in here. This is where we first met her, but our job is to escort her back up here. But this room, all these little holes in here, when I was little, I had no idea what to do. I was dropping down every single hole. I had no idea what was going on. I got lost. I spent hours in this dungeon. It was awful. It wasn't awful back then. I was just, because I didn't know any better. But, this switch, it doesn't look like you can press it down with your weight alone. Well, that's why I'm carrying a big fat princess. Obviously. Obviously. And I believe we're gonna get the boomerang, maybe? Yeah, you actually get the dungeon item first here. Much like the Shadow Temple. Spoilers, maybe. Depending on your definition of spoilers. But I found that the best way to kill these guys is with your Deku seeds, with your slingshot, basically. And usually, I'm kind of like, you know, in my opinion, I find this to be the best way, or this is how I do it, because I don't want to say that this is definitely the best way, because I know people will be like, yeah, well, you know, if you do this, or if you glitch with bomb jumps or something like that, or there are people that are just way too good at this game that'll try and correct me, or just like yell at me for being wrong, and I don't want to get yelled at. So despite me being, damn hearts disappearing on me, what good are they? But despite me being pretty good at this game, I'm by no means am I like some kind of great magic genie that knows a bunch of stuff. I know a pretty good deal about this game, but if you want to consult a master, it wouldn't be me. A person like that would be like Steven, or not Steven, Paper Mario guy's brother. I was actually gonna say his name, but why would I do that? I don't know. But yeah, he's, from what I've heard from Paper Mario guy, he's pretty much like the best guy around for consulting your Ocarina of Time knowledge. How inconsiderate! Oh, well, I kind of needed you to lay your fat ass on a switch for me, but could you even do that? No. Couldn't even sit still. You had to go all the way back here, you impatient little bitch. So yeah, that's basically her main function in this dungeon. You just carry her around and drop her on switches. That's it. And then, of course, she becomes, her only other good use is, the damsel in distress. Anyway, we're gonna spend a lot of time fighting these giant penises, or whatever they're supposed to be. My parents actually made me stop playing this game at one point because they thought that these were giant penises. I was like, no, you are not fighting giant penis. You are banned from Ocarina of Time. Oh yeah, you gotta get close. For some reason I was thinking the opposite, you had to get far away. These guys aren't hard once you know how to beat them. You gotta be close for it to go down. If you're far away, it'll go back up into the ceiling. And you just gotta target it and throw your boomerang at it. It's very, very easy. And this will, I believe, contain our dungeon map.